Just very briefly, we have very little time left. Sir, perpetual disqualification. I just want to go back to 2015, disqualified by the Office of the Ombudsman. Sinabi po meron tong perpetual disqualification. This was overturned, please correct me if I'm wrong, by the Court of Appeals. But this is still under appeal before the Supreme Court. So, ano ho ba? Are you perpetually disqualified?
No, Pinky.
Sige.
There are two cases. One is for City Hall Building 2 and the Makati Science High School. Yung Makati Building 2, that was already reversed by the Court of Appeals. Hence, yung perpetual disqualification was reversed. And then there was a new case. It was rendered before the OMB retired. And then there's an accessory penalty. Okay? So it has to be clear. The perpetual disqualification is an accessory penalty. So meron ulit na binigay for the Science High School. May kita mo dito na parang pwede mo lang piliin kung sino yung pwede mong bigyan ng perpetual disqualification. Because there are other officials who are facing charges probably more serious than the cases filed against me, but they were never perpetually disqualified. Okay? So parang pwede mo lang piliin. And again, moving forward, we have the right to appeal. The perpetual disqualification is not final and executory. Pinky, let me make it clear, wala pa akong kaso na umakyat sa Supreme Court. Nasa Court of Appeals at yung ibang kaso nandun na rin sa Sandigang Bayan. And at this point, I would like it also to be clear that since there is no final judgment, then I am presumed innocent.
Okay, because it's hindi pa final and judgment. Just like, I guess, how you're saying, like any other congressman who's been rendered guilty by a lower court, pending appeal before.
We have Halosos versus Comelec, and we have Dimapilis versus Comelec. Yung kay Halosos nga, he was already transferred to the New Bilibid prison and still won in the election.
Kasi talagang kailangan final and executory by the Supreme Court. Sir, I'll give you a scenario. What if they will siguro sabihin po nila na talagang guilty kayo. So ang pinag-uusapan na natin is the Makati Science High School, no? Tama, sir? I'm correct, no? If they say you're guilty and you are, if, sir, the Supreme Court affirms a conviction, while...
Pinky, mahaba pa yung proseso eh. In fact, we're on the early stages of my appeal dun sa Science High School because
appeal sa CA, sir.
Yes, because this just came out very recently. So it will be a long process. You know how the judiciary works in this country, and therefore, you know, let's allow that natural process to happen.
I understand that, sir.